But our outhouse game of the week, I'm going to go ahead and name it, and that's going to be the Arkansas State Red
I knew
Wolves
it.
laying 5.5 against Kennesaw State. Any info on this one?
This is another one of those, you know what, no best bets, but you want to have some fun with it? Moneyline sprinkle, Kennesaw State.
I don't hate it. I do not hate it. I don't hate that. I think that could be a pretty good little under the radar spot there for the Owls.
This was a game I was looking at in the preseason. You know, I don't have faith in this Arkansas State team this season. They lost their Super Bowl last week against an Iowa State team that was coming off of their own Super Bowl victory against Iowa. Now, Iowa State was no doubt the better team from a play-by-play standpoint,
Yeah.
but Arkansas State hung around, and you can argue if it weren't for some calls down the stretch, Arkansas State could have won that game outright. By the
Yeah.
way, I'm probably going to be fading Iowa State at some point this season. I don't love tailing or fading any Big 12 teams.
Yeah.
I told you in the summer I don't have a lot of faith in Iowa State this season. They've overachieved, so their time is coming. I
Yeah.
love. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I cut you off there, but let me just go ahead and say Iowa State feels a little bit like UNLV. They're kind of beating up on these loser teams like Kansas State. They're terrible. Iowa, they're not terrible, but they're not good, and it was a rivalry game. So Iowa State's kind of I'd put them on fraud alert with you. I agree with you on that.
Yep, totally agree. So yeah, we may have something on Iowa State in the future. But Arkansas State's not very good, and now they're coming off of their own heartbreak defeat. Remember last week I said UConn's coming off of a heartbreaker against Syracuse. Watch out for Delaware on the road, right? With Delaware hosting UConn. Now Kennesaw State in a similar position as to what Delaware was last week. Only problem is you're not getting over a touchdown spread here. It's what 4.5, 5.5, depending on where
Five
you
and a
look.
half. Yeah, but at least you get, more than a field goal if add the money line to that as well. I was going to piggyback and I was going to bring that up. It feels just like that UConn Delaware game. And I think this is this might be our outhouse game of the week, but this could be a sneaky spot to back the Owls here.
Yeah, I would moneyline sprinkle Kennesaw State here.
I kind of
Um,
like that. I kind of like that.
this is obviously not best bet material. I'm never going to have a best bet for an outhouse game, but
Yeah.
yeah, sprinkle a little bit with Kennesaw State. Shop around for the best price. You can probably find some maybe some plus 180s or something out there. But yeah, shop around for the best price, obviously. But moneyline sprinkle and don't sweat it out. Have some fun.